Good afternoon and welcome to a Manor Cars video walk around our very special low mileage Lotus Exige. I'm going to start by doing a full 360 degree overview for you, then we'll go through the car together panel by panel and I'll show you any imperfections, of which there are very few. Now the car is owned by a friend of the business, a real Lotus enthusiast who's done Honda conversions and many other builds. This is a car he's had probably the longest of the lot and thoroughly enjoys, but sadly having to make room for another toy. So at the front there's, I wouldn't call it stone chipping, but I would say impact marks just to the front, as you'd expect, especially on a car such as this. We do have the carbon fibre splitter, the typical cracking in the driving light, are singular on the front, the other one's okay. The mesh grills are in fantastic condition and I know that they are prone for going rusty if left outside, and this has been parked undercover in the garage. It's well, at least in the previous owner's life, and we know the owner before that as well who looked after it. Then you can see we've got recent brake disc replacement with a two-piece Godspeed disc, and I'll try and show you the painted wishbones and the Gaz mono coilovers, not to be confused with the Gaz golds. We do have carbon fibre wing mirror cover, carbon fibre side scoop. I'm unsure as to whether this black filler cap is a factory thing, but it certainly sets the car off. So nice to have the contrast. But yes, the Gaz mono tubes, which you can see a bit better through there, are very recently put on. They are supposed to be a very close replica of the Olin dampers, which, if you know your suspension, is extremely expensive and extremely sought after for being so good. The wishbones themselves, which you can just see there, all the bushings in all 8 wishbones have been replaced. So they were stripped, painted, and the bushings replaced with bearings. Now we do have all the details on that in the paperwork and full photographic documentation of how that all got done. But again, a very expensive exercise, but a worthwhile upgrade. Also got the Godspeed Racing two-piece rear discs as well. The tyres are Toyo Proxies, which are near enough new all around. So they aren't, I'm trying to see if we can find an age on here. They're not new in terms of age. They are a couple of years old, but they do have very limited use on them, so their tread is like new. Then round to the back, you've got the Lotus badging, you've got the metal diffuser and the exhaust there. Everything's purring away nicely with no evidence of any sort of leaks, no nasty noises, etc. The LED tail lights, which have no water ingress like some can do. Again, the mesh grills all in very good shape. Rear quarters are in great order. I mean, the black stone chip protection film there does keep all of that at bay. And then, yeah, no marks to the windscreen, no marks to any of the headlights. They're quite prone for getting sun damage and some of the protection film coming off, but on this one it's nigh on new, so testament to its former keepers and that it's been looked after and dry stored. Just trying to see if there's anything else worth mentioning, but externally, I mean, the wheels are in fantastic order. Brakes themselves, it's all like new really. So I'm going to do a separate video now, just with the rear open, and show you the interior. Bear with me. Okay, here we are with the rear hatch open, just to show everything again is purring away as it should do. We have lots of service history, which we'll go through with anyone who wants to send us an inquiry through. But yeah, it's very well maintained. I'd say one of the best out there. In terms of packs, I have advertised it with a triple pack, so performance, touring and sports pack. Now we do have evidence that it has the performance and touring pack. The sports pack, however, isn't detailed in the paperwork. However, it has everything a sports pack should have. Sorry. So we've got the pro back seats, and we've got this documented as well to sort of prove it. Traction control, pro back seats, and the harness bar are the sort of three things that you get with that, and they are all present and correct. Then, I mean, I'll just show you the seats first. There's next to no wear on the seats. They're in exceptional condition on both sides. The headlining isn't sagging in any way. We are currently on 57,000, apologies, 410 miles. It's got a Kenwood stereo. We do still have the speakers in the front and the speakers in the rear, which I know the rears are often removed for lightweight track car applications. It's got this lovely Alcantara steering wheel with the blue 12 o'clock marker, and yeah, it's all in extremely good order. I think the Alcantara steering wheel was done at some point after market in its life. It is a genuine Lotus steering wheel, but I think it's been retrimmed, but I may be wrong on that one. Yeah, you've got the original Lotus VIN plate there, cubby holes, it's got the air conditioning, and everything else I'm sure you'd expect. The cup holder is a handy one, albeit the one I've just pulled the poppers off. But yeah, that's a handy feature. Having been a Lotus owner myself, things like that are an absolute godsend. And yeah, it's all in very good order. I can't really pick fault for its age, and well, you well know they don't corrode, they don't get parking dings. It's really just the suspension that ages, and then your usual bodywork, stone chips, etc., which this has just got minimal stone chipping for what you'd expect of a low mileage sports car of this age, I suppose. But if you do have any questions, or you want to ask find out anything more about the car, then please do get in touch and we'll help in any way we can. Thank you very much for watching. We look forward to hearing from you.